Indiana Fever front office is about to do another roster overhaul for the 2026 WNBA season.
The Indiana Fever are standing at a crossroads. A storm of change is brewing for the 2026 WNBA season. The front office isn't just making tweaks. They are preparing for a roster revolution. The whispers inside the organization say this is not a minor shuffle. This is a rebuild that could redefine everything for the Fever franchise.
A lot of players will be exiting the building like Elvis, bruh. They got to get the hell out of Dodge. Now, I'm telling you right now, I believe more than half of this team is going to leave. I just got to keep it real. A lot of players is going to leave. I believe a few big names is probably going to leave. And more importantly, we need to get the ball back to K.
And let's keep it real. This locker room won't look the same. Players are packing bags like Elvis leaving the building. And some of those names, you won't believe them. Over half this roster might be gone when the dust settles. But one truth stands firm. They need to give the ball back to Caitlin Clark. The offense, the rhythm, the identity, it all begins and ends with her. When Caitlin's got the ball, the Fever have fire.
No one predicted them to go this far, especially without Caitlin Clark. Now, granted, they was projected to be, final contenders, but that was with the roster that they had. Obviously, they had a whole nother roster, and like I keep telling y'all, momentum was the key.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, predicted this team would push this far, especially without their superstar, Caitlin Clark. They were projected to be finalists, sure, but that was before the lineup chaos, before the injuries, before the momentum swings. And yet, against every odd, momentum became their secret weapon, the heartbeat that carried them through the storm.
Oh no, Stephanie White was running a whole lot of sets, bro. Whole lot of sets, whole lot of off-ball things, whole lot of things that Caitlin Clark really don't like to do, bro. Let's just be honest. Caitlin Clark has been the biggest trooper for this damn basketball team, but I think, just like I stated before...
Let's talk facts. Coach Stephanie White was running a playbook full of complex sets, off-ball screens, experimental motions. But here's the thing, that's not Caitlin Clark's game. She thrives on instinct, creativity, and freedom. And despite being asked to play out of her comfort zone, Caitlin stood tall like a soldier, a true leader who kept this team alive when systems were falling apart. But now, it's time to strip it all down and go back to basics.
Granted, they was running this off ball and doing all these different experiments. Without momentum, I don't believe they would have made it as far. I believe they was playing meaningful basketball just due to the amount of injuries that the team took, and it kind of motivated them. They said it in their exit interview. The bench power pretty much motivated them and gave them the energy they need to prolong and get through a bunch of them long stretches in the series.
All those off-ball experiments might have looked fancy on paper, but the truth is, this team survived because of heart, not play design. Their momentum didn't come from structure. It came from struggle. The injuries, the setbacks, the endless nights, that pain fueled them. The bench stepped up, carried energy, and fought through every brutal stretch. They played meaningful basketball when it mattered most, and that's something no playbook can teach.
Let's listen to what Caitlin Clark had to say years ago.
A huge reason why I came here, and that's what she preached to me in the recruiting process. You're going to have the ball in your hands a lot. And I think a lot of my final schools kind of had that same look, but I think the read and react offense that we run was super important for myself. You're making basketball reads. It's not a set. You're not being told what to do every single time you come down the floor. You're just playing the game you love.
Now, listen to Caitlin Clark's own words, the core of her basketball soul. When she committed, she said it clearly. You're going to have the ball in your hands a lot. That's what sold her. A system where she could read, react, and create magic. No robotic sets, no force calls. Just pure basketball, the way she loves to play it. That's the Caitlin Clark that can change games and rewrite legacies.
The style of play, and this is what I've been saying, we need to go back to the basics. And the basic is this style of play with Caitlin Clark, giving her the ball. Let her play freely, openly. Let her do what she do. No calling different sets going up the court. No doing none of this. Put players around Caitlin with that know how to obviously read sets, know their responsibility, because Caitlin Clark said it hurts.
So the answer is clear. Bring back that freedom. Go back to the basics. Let Caitlin be Caitlin. Surround her with players who understand movement, space, and chemistry. Let the offense breathe again. Don't cage creativity, unleash it. Because when Clark plays her game, the Indiana Fever transformed from a struggling unit into a dangerous, electric team that nobody wants to face.
Bree Hall gone, Shea Petty gone, Natasha Howard gone, Bree Turner gone, Damster's gone. That's 5. Ariel Powers, Sydney Colson. Hold on, Sydney Colson and Damster's 8. Yep, I believe they lose 8 players. This is just my prediction.
And now, the shakeup begins. The names on the chopping block: Bree Hall, Shea Petty, Natasha Howard, Bree Turner, Damsters, Sydney Colson. The list keeps growing. That's 8 players. Gone. It's a massive turnover. But maybe, just maybe, it's what the Fever need. A clean slate, a rebirth, a chance to rebuild around Caitlin Clark. The heart, the fire, the face of the future. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Basketball HoopCrove for more amazing basketball videos.